Imagine you're building a spaceship. It's a complex and intricate task that requires precision and careful planning. You wouldn't just start welding parts together randomly, hoping it all comes together in the end. You need a blueprint, a detailed plan that outlines every step of the process. This blueprint ensures that every component fits perfectly and functions as intended. In the realm of training and development, understanding current competencies is akin to having that essential blueprint. It provides a clear picture of what skills and knowledge trainees already possess. These competencies tell us where the trainees stand, what they are capable of, and what areas need improvement. It's like having a map that shows us the starting point of our journey. Competencies are more than just knowing facts or having theoretical knowledge. They encompass the ability to apply that knowledge and those skills in real-world situations. Think of a chef in a bustling kitchen. Knowing the recipe is one thing, but being able to execute it flawlessly under pressure is the real test of competency. The chef might have memorized countless recipes, but the true measure of their skill is in their ability to create a delicious dish from those recipes. Being able to bake a delicious cake with the perfect texture and flavor is the real competency. It's the practical application of their knowledge and skills. Current competencies are the skills and abilities that trainees have right now, before any training begins. They form the baseline from which we can measure progress and development. These competencies are the foundation upon which we build new knowledge and skills. Just as a strong foundation is crucial for a stable building, understanding current competencies is essential for effective training. Just like with our spaceship, we need to know where we're starting from. Without this understanding, we risk building on shaky ground, leading to potential failures and setbacks. By assessing current competencies, we can tailor our training programs to address specific needs and gaps. This ensures that our efforts are focused and effective. It allows us to create personalized learning experiences that resonate with each trainee, making the training process more engaging and impactful. Understanding current competencies also helps in setting realistic goals and expectations. It provides a benchmark against which we can measure progress and celebrate achievements. As trainees develop new skills and enhance their existing ones, we can track their growth and provide feedback that encourages continuous improvement. In summary, understanding current competencies is like having a detailed blueprint for building a spaceship. It guides us, informs us, and ensures that we are on the right path to success. With this knowledge, we can build stronger, more capable teams that are ready to tackle any challenge that comes their way. So, before we embark on any training journey, let's take the time to understand where we are starting from. It's the first step towards achieving excellence. And just like launching a spaceship, with the right preparation and understanding, the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning. Why is it crucial to identify these existing skills? Understanding the skills that individuals already possess is the foundation of effective training and development. It allows us to build on what they know, rather than starting from scratch. This approach not only saves time but also enhances the learning experience. Let's go back to our spaceship analogy. Imagine you're part of a team tasked with building a spaceship. Each team member has unique skills and knowledge. Some might be experts in propulsion systems, while others excel in navigation or life support systems. If we don't know which components are already built, we risk wasting time and resources. For instance, if one team member has already designed a propulsion system, it would be redundant for another to start from scratch. Instead, we can focus on integrating and improving existing components. Similarly, in a training environment, we might try to teach something they already know. This can lead to disengagement and boredom among trainees. They might feel their time is being wasted, which can diminish their motivation to learn. Understanding current competencies allows us to create targeted training programs. By assessing what trainees already know, we can tailor the training to fill in the gaps in their knowledge. This personalized approach ensures that each trainee gets the most out of the training sessions. We can focus on the areas where trainees need the most help. For example, if a trainee is struggling with a particular concept, we can provide additional resources and support to help them overcome this challenge. This targeted assistance can significantly improve their learning outcomes. This makes training more efficient and effective. When trainees are engaged and feel that the training is relevant to their needs, they are more likely to retain the information and apply it in their work. This leads to better performance and productivity. Moreover, it helps us avoid overwhelming trainees. If we try to teach too much too quickly, trainees can become stressed and overwhelmed. By understanding their current skill levels, we can pace the training appropriately and ensure that they are not overloaded with information. Imagine teaching advanced astrophysics to someone who's just learning about gravity. This would not only be confusing for the trainee but also ineffective. They need to have a solid understanding of the basics before moving on to more complex concepts. It's important to meet trainees where they are. By recognizing and building on their existing skills, we can create a more supportive and effective learning environment. This approach not only benefits the trainees, but also contributes to the overall success of the training program. There are several ways to uncover these existing skills. One way is through self-assessment. Trainees reflect on their own abilities. They identify their strengths and areas for improvement. Another method is reviewing proof of competencies. This could include certificates, work samples, or references. These documents provide concrete evidence of what trainees can do. Finally, we have pre-assessments. These are tests or activities designed to gauge existing knowledge and skills. They offer valuable insights into the trainee's current levels of understanding. Pre-assessments come in different flavors. Diagnostic assessments identify specific areas where trainees need support. They help pinpoint learning gaps. Formative assessments are ongoing checks throughout the training. They help us understand how trainees are progressing. They allow us to make adjustments along the way. Summative assessments take place at the end of the training. They measure how much trainees have learned and whether they've achieved the desired outcomes. Tailoring training is all about understanding where your trainees currently stand. This initial assessment is crucial because it sets the foundation for the entire training program. Without knowing the starting point, it's challenging to create an effective learning path. By knowing this, we can tailor our training programs to meet their specific needs. This means we can identify gaps in knowledge and skills and address them directly. It also allows us to build on their existing strengths, making the training more efficient and impactful. We can adjust the pace, content, and delivery methods. For example, if a group of trainees is already familiar with basic concepts, we can move quickly through those sections and spend more time on advanced topics. Conversely, if they struggle with certain areas, we can slow down and provide additional resources and support. For instance, if trainees already have a good grasp of a particular concept, we can spend less time on it. This not only makes the training more efficient, but also keeps the trainees engaged. They won't feel like their time is being wasted on information they already know. This allows us to focus on areas where they need more support. One-on-one sessions can be particularly effective in addressing individual challenges. Group activities can also be tailored to ensure that everyone is contributing and learning at their own pace. This personalized approach not only enhances learning but also keeps trainees motivated. When trainees see that the training is relevant to their needs, they are more likely to stay engaged and put in the effort required to succeed. This relevance is key to maintaining their interest and enthusiasm throughout the training program. They can see that the training is relevant to their needs and goals. This sense of relevance and achievement boosts their confidence and encourages them to apply what they've learned in real-world scenarios. Ultimately, this leads to better performance and greater satisfaction with the training experience. Section 6. A toolkit for assessing competencies. There is no one-size-fits-all approach to assessing competencies. Trainers have a variety of tools at their disposal. Observation checklists are useful for assessing skills performed in real time. Practical demonstrations allow trainees to showcase their abilities in a controlled environment. Projects offer a more comprehensive assessment of skills applied to real-world scenarios. 360-degree feedback gathers input from multiple sources, providing a holistic view of a trainee's performance. Section 7. The cornerstones of reliable assessment: authenticity, sufficiency, and currency. When assessing competencies, the evidence we gather must be authentic, sufficient, and current. Authenticity means the evidence truly reflects the trainee's work and abilities. Sufficiency refers to having enough evidence to make informed judgments. A single data point is rarely enough. We need multiple sources of information. Finally, currency means the evidence is up to date. Skills can deteriorate over time, so it's essential to ensure they are still relevant. Section 8. Verifying credentials, ensuring the validity of certificates. Certificates of award or employment can be valuable sources of information. However, it's crucial to verify their authenticity. This can involve contacting the issuing institution or employer. We need to ensure the document is legitimate and that the information it contains is accurate. We need to be cautious of fraudulent certificates. Section 9. The importance of thorough investigation. Investigating evidence and ensuring document validity is crucial for making informed decisions. It's about ensuring fairness and accuracy in our assessments. Just like a detective piecing together a puzzle, trainers must carefully examine all available evidence. By doing so, we can paint a complete picture of a trainee's current competencies. This sets the stage for effective training that empowers individuals and helps them reach their full potential.